Welcome to the Big O Show.
All right, guys and
featuring
girls,
KOKO
let's get started. KP, welcome, brother. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Big O Show, your family-friendly crypto news chat and shill time. Rise and shine. It is time for the swine. That's right. That's me, baby. I am Donnie. You can call me Donnie, you can call me Big, you can call me Oinker, Big Oinker, doesn't matter. It all works. As long as I am your favorite swine influencer, that's all I care about. That's it. As long as I'm your favorite swine influencer. Anyhow, moving on, your tip of the day. Remember, it is easier to weigh a fish than it is a chicken. You ever think about that? It's easier to weigh a fish than it is a chicken. Why is it easier to weigh a fish than it is a chicken? Because fish come with their own scales. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Abra, how you doing? So I realize that not everybody speaks English natively. So maybe you may not understand some of my jokes. And that's okay. So if, with everybody's permission, I would like to go ahead and just give a quick little English lesson that might help you understand some of my jokes better. Okay. I use a lot of puns in my jokes. Okay, puns. Spelled P-U-N, a P-U-N, pun. Okay. Now, what is a pun? A pun is a joke that is made by using a word that either sounds like another word or it has more than one meaning. Okay? So a lot of my jokes, I'm using words that either sound like the original word or they have more than one meaning. As an example, today, our tip of the day, it's easier to weigh a fish than it is a chicken because fish come with their own scales. Scales are, of course, it's the device that we use to measure things, how heavy something is, but that's also what we call the fish's skin. Let's say the fish's skin. We call them scales. So when I say that it is easier to weigh a fish than it is a chicken, it's because they have their own scales. I'm using the word scale as a pun. Excuse me, I'm using its other meaning, okay? I'm using both of the meanings to make a little funny joke. A little funny joke. So anyhow, I hope that helps you understand this comedy a little more, my jokes a little more. Because dad jokes are loaded with puns. Dad jokes love to use puns and just have fun with the words. So I hope that helps you. All right, so we shall begin. If you see here, we have Little Oinker. Little Oinker, yeah, I have Little Oinker as a co-host, as always. He's sitting on my cell phone with not connected to the internet, just in case I have problems here with Big. But we also have another co-host today. Her name is Velichka. Now, Velichka is not here because she has this amazing crypto knowledge that she wants to share. She's not here because she owns big bags or anything like that, or her husband does. Actually, her husband is a really cool guy. I know her husband very well. Her husband is the kindest. Her husband is the most patient man ever. Her husband is just an all-around 5-star classy guy. How do I know Velichka? She's my wife. Yes. So, yeah, I'm talking about me. See? Anyhow, she is, Velichka is here, and she is going to have a little bit of fun with us today. If we run the here, because this is a family-friendly crypto news chat and chill time, okay? And why not invite the whole family, right? So, Villy, I call her Villy. Villy, good morning, baby.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am doing really good.
That's a good thing. I'm very happy to have you here, my love.
Thank you.
So if as we are going along, and you're welcome to jump in and talk to us and stuff like that. And I know you don't speak English as your native language either, so maybe some of these puns are. If you need me to explain something, stop me, okay?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, baby. So happy to have you, and definitely happy to have more women in here. I know there are some other women in the space today. Yeah, you're not the only one. So thank you for being here, love. I'm going to continue on with the Big O show, okay?
Sure.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, today our segments, we have the pork chain picks, are going to talk about, of course, the drift, which is a market overview. We always do that. And I did a poll the other day, and about 65% of you said you wanted me to invite Zsa Zsa Binks back. So I did. Zsa Zsa Binks is in the house today. Misa gonna sing? Misa gonna sing? No, Zsa Zsa, you are not gonna sing. You sit down there, just relax. I want you to tell your superhero story. Okay, Misa, say it. Misa, say it. No, not now. Okay. All right. He's sitting down. Okay. We'll get to him in a minute. All right. We got Hog Wild coming up, and we have news stories from X called Snout Out, and don't forget the pen. This is where you get involved. So we will begin with pork chain picks, the top 10 list that nobody asked for. I know nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for a top 10 list, but we're going to do it anyhow, right? Today, the top 10 signs you might be a true crypto degen. Ooh, now, a crypto degen is somebody who gets really excited and takes big risks because of that excitement, hoping to get rich quick. Okay, that's the definition I'm using for a crypto degen. So how do you know you might be a true crypto degen? Number 10. You've said, I'm not buying anything today, and then aped into a meme coin 3 minutes later. Well, yeah, about that. I don't know. I think we might have all done that before. Anyhow. Number 9. Your sleep schedule is powered by caffeine, regret, and 24/7 markets. Yeah, you might be a crypto degen if you are worried 24/7 about that market. Number 8, you've used the phrase, just a small rug, unironically. Just a small rug, yeah. Number 7, you thought Ethereum was a rare Pokemon at first. Now it's your personality. Ooh, you call me Mr. ETH. You are a degen if you want to be called Mr. ETH. Number 6, you celebrate 5% pumps like their weddings and 50% dumps like their funerals. Ooh, you are a degen. Yeah, nobody likes a 50% dump, but it's part of it, right? It is part of what we do. Number 5, you've told someone it's not gambling, it's decentralized finance with a big smile on your face. Just like me. By the way, I am recording this. It will be on YouTube. We will get it up to YouTube. Number 4, number 4 of ways to tell that you are a crypto degen. Your girlfriend left you because you spent your anniversary on Discord arguing about tokenomics. Don't do that. Come on, fellas, spend time with your girl. Number 3, you've considered minting your grocery list as an NFT. Now, that one's pretty cool. I actually might do that someday. Here, look what I got. Anybody want to buy it? Yeah, you get some eggs and some ham. Number 2, you judge people based on their PFP before their personality. Oh, okay. You know what? Guilty as charged. I'm going to say I've probably done that one. So, and the number 1 way to tell that you are a true crypto degen, you've experienced all 5 stages of grief during one 15-minute candlestick. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I'm so depressed now. Yeah, all in a 15-minute candlestick. And by the way, I like to give a bonus. Your bonus reason that you may be a crypto degen is that you still believe the next bull run is just around the corner. It's a really long corner, actually. All right, everybody. Top 10 reasons you are a crypto degen. To tell if you are a crypto degen. Oinkers etiquette. Guys and girls, remember this is family friendly. We do have a lot of dad jokes and puns. As I just talked about puns, they are just manipulating words and stuff like that. This is a pig-themed segments. Use your emojis. Thank you, Velichka, using your emojis. I love it. Emojis get me rolling. I love emojis. Everybody knows it. Please respect everybody's opinions, especially mine, because I'm uneducated here and I'm bound to say something stupid. Share the space. If you have any questions, please get to me in the Telegram. Please at me in the Telegram. Don't send me a private message because I may not hear it. I may not see it, okay? May not see it. So, all right. Moving along, moving along. The drift. Market overview, our market overview for today. Well, for you Bitcoin maxis, yesterday must have been an amazing day for you. Bitcoin slightly tapped itself a new ATH, new all-time high, which is pretty cool. Bitcoin is up 2% on the 7-day, 2%, just over 2% on the 24-hour, and we're looking at 1 hour, it's basically flat, the overall market, we're looking at a fear greed index of, waiting for it to come up. Fear greed is sitting at 58, which is pretty cool because yesterday, I remember yesterday morning when I woke up, it was at 50. Okay. Your Bitcoin dominance. Last time we took a look at it last week, it was almost 65. Now it's down to under 64%, which is cool. We want to get that down under 50%. Okay. Altcoin season index, 26. I believe it's a true index right now at 26. There isn't anything that I am aware of inflating this beyond a ratio or anything like that. So I think that's about right. So anyhow, yeah, Bitcoin, congratulations, BTC. You hit that new all-time high yesterday. Right now, it's still sitting at 111. And the previous all-time high was like 111,700 something. So it's hovering, ready to pop off. Ethereum green all across the board. 8.5% on the 7-day. XRP green all across the board, almost 7% on the 7-day. Solana green all across the board. Avalanche green all across the board. Shiba Inu green all across the board. Polygon green all across the board. Terra Classic green all across the board. So it looks like we've had a good week. We've had quite a productive week for the market, and everybody seems to be happy. It looks like we're headed in the right direction. Now, there is some market moving news. We'll discuss some of that market moving news in a little while when we look at X news stories. Gord, how you doing, bud? Welcome. Happy to have you. So we'll look at that in a little bit. Anybody else pop in that I didn't get to say hello to? I apologize. Hello. All right, Gord, you popped in just in time for Misa Snorty Stories, Chaotic Crypto News by Jaja Binks. Now, Jaja Binks is one of my all-time favorite characters, okay? Let's get Jaja Binks in here and have a little bit of fun. Are you ready, Jaja? Oh, Misa always ready. Okay, Jaja. This is yours. What's the name of your story today, Jaja? Misa story, Jaja Binks and the Crypto Wiener Crisis, story 2. Oh, really? So what's the name of story 2, Jaja? Oh, Jaja Binks and the Blockchain of Pain. That doesn't sound very fun, Jaja. Oh, Misa always had the fun. Okay. All right, Jaja. Tell us your story. Okay, the crypto condiment conflict continues by Jaja Binks. That's me, the former senator, current sausage slinger, and Web3 warrior. Okay. Picture it. Misa living large. Got me crypto wallet full after the glizzy crisis. Misa trading NFT meatballs, investing in Dogeburger coin, even launching me own token. Hashtag glizzy. The coin backed by 100% artificial meat flavored blockchain technology. But then Oh, the ketchup meanie comes back. The return of Count Ketchup in the metaverse. Himsa not dead. Himsa not dead. Nuh-uh. Himsa uploaded himself into the blockchain. Oh, like some saucy ghost. Now, Himsa spreading corrupted contracts and smart sauces all across Web3. Every wallet getting hacked by hashtag Redrug. A scam coin that looks sweet but tastes like betrayal. User trusted the blockchain? Him cackles digitally. Misa become the blockchain. Oh, the rug pull of Sector 7. One day, bam! Misa check me wallet. Misa down bad. Misa rugged. Misa got scammed harder than a spam NFT drop. Entire galaxies losing their crypto. Meme markets crashing. Apes being sold for 2 space tokens and a slap in the face. And Count Ketchup? Now, Himsa has a new goal. Upload the Ketchup protocol into every crypto network. Turn the metaverse into a ketchup swamp wasteland. Himsa say that Misa gasp. This a redditing. Well, Misa go Web3 mode. Misa don me virtual reality Visa-powered Zuckerbeats and jack in. Inside, Misa enter Crypto City, where blockchain brothers wear monocles and chain wallets. They all panicked, yelling, "The ketchup contract's unstoppable. Our NFT tickets are melting. Where's Jaja when you need him?" And Misa slide in with the shades on, twirling me sausage saber. Yusa called Misa name. The final showdown. Inside the blockchain, Jaja faces Ketchup 1v1 in the source code. Him trying to trap Misa in a DAO. You know, decentralized aggressive onions. But Misa dodged with the grill hack. Sizzle.fry, the ketchup contract, and revoke.sauce. Well, then Misa deployed the Glizzy NFT army, animated sausage avatars that shout, "Buy the dip," and slap ketchup packets out of folks' hands. "Yusa can't stop me," Count Ketchup screams. Misa always in the code. But Jaja pulls out the final weapon. The paper wallet of destiny is unhackable, untouchable, and smells faintly of the chili powder. Anyhow, Misa unplugged the ketchup protocol manually, fry it in the blockchain BBQ pit, and flush Count Ketchup straight into the digital garbage disposal. Woo! Crypto safe, wallets full, glizzies unchained. Misa did it! Misa did it! Misa become Web3 grill master. And now, Jaja opened the first crypto-powered restaurant. Misa call it NFT for nachos, franks, and tacos. And Yusa can pay with the glizzy and eat the future. So, the end! Or just the next block with the ketchup threat gone. For now, the metaverse is safe. But deep inside the gas fee-laden wallet, a red pickle flixers. Count Ketchup V3 is loading? Oi! What's a Misa gonna do? I's gonna get him again. Ha Thank you, Jaja. You absolutely rock. I appreciate that. Come on in with your story. I love your storytelling. It is so much fun. Everybody, welcome. If you're coming in late, welcome. Happy to have you, Crypto Mars. I apologize. Jaja Binks just ran out of here really quick. He said something about the ketchup monsters coming. So he just ran. But anyhow, we'll maybe have him back again. I don't know, later on, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get permission from Cross to invite him to the to our birthday party coming up in a couple weeks. Don't forget that. We got KOKO and XERS XProject birthday party. 2 weeks, baby. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday. 2 weeks birthday party. Loving it. Maybe we'll see if Jaja can come up with some birthday themed snorty stories. All right. Now we move on to my favorite part. My favorite part. Vili, how you doing? You still hanging in there, but love?
Sure.
What do you think of Jaja Binks?
I love it.
Do you know what he was saying?
Pretty much.
Okay, so you understand Jaja. See, even I don't understand him half the time. So if you're understanding him, that's a good thing.
Yes.
And me not understanding, that's probably a bad thing since I wrote the story. But anyhow. All right, XProject, Hog Wild. Let's talk about some XProject, baby. Let's do this. KOKO, last time I checked, was sitting at 4.2 mil. We're hovering in that 4 million range. We have been for weeks. Look here, don't lose your hope. Don't lose your hope, everybody. Keep rating. Okay, look, the content that we're coming out with is absolutely fire. It is amazing. Whoever is creating these, I'm giving you. I mean, you are the MVP of KOKO right now, because this is absolutely amazing content that's coming out. Guys, girls, we are, we have a responsibility to keep hitting them socials, not just on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, but also on, Facebook, TikTok, wherever else we're posting these things, we got to hit them and got to get them popped up there. Look, if you could do some more VCs, if you can do VCs in the Telegram, if you have, accessibility permissions to do that, please, let's get some VCs going. Let's just get some talking going in the main chat. Okay, I see oftentimes there's more talking in the OG chat than there is in the main chat. Let's get that main chat rolling. Let's get that going. That activity is going to attract people. And listen, we're not going to sit here long. We're not going to sit here forever. Let me rephrase that. We're not going to sit here in the 4 million range forever. Okay. Eventually we will start raising up. So yeah, if you have the ability to do spaces, please do some KOKO spaces. Doesn't matter. I mean, if you could, it doesn't matter if you have a bunch of content or anything like that, and it doesn't matter. Just open a space and say, hello, I'm here with KOKO. And the VCs, please. XERS, last time I checked, we were sitting right at about 1.7 mil. Over 55% staked. I mean, it is sitting right where it was last week. I mean, last week we were just about 2 mil. We're hovering in this range, just like KOKO is. We're just hovering. It's like we're waiting for something. Are we waiting for something? Absolutely, we are. We're sitting over 55% staked. I think last number that Plumber shared was like 57% staked. 57% staked. I mean, this is just outrageous. Continue with it. Continue doing it. Staking. I mean, seriously. Look here. I'm going to go ahead and start a new catchphrase. Okay. Anybody else that has popped in, I didn't get to say hello. Helmet. Aria. Crypto Mars. How you doing? Here, staking is the bacon. Look at that. Pig themed staking saying staking is the bacon. Look, if you have some Xers and they are not staked, you're missing out on the bacon. Man, that is just free passive income. Who doesn't like passive income? That's free stuff right there. If I come to anybody here and say, would you like some free XERS tokens? Who's going to say no? Nobody's going to say no to that. Nobody's going to say, no, I don't want your free tokens. You keep them. Well, absolutely, I will. Look, staking is the bacon. Get your tokens staked if they're not staked, okay? Earn that passive income. It's you're earning 1.25% per month, okay? 15% per year. Currently, the price is 1.7. Okay, now imagine what that 15% is going to be when our price hits 50 million or 100 million. Okay, how much are you going to be making? I'm looking at, my target is roughly in the 20s, 20 million. Once I get, let's say, the middle 20 millions, I will be making enough off of staking to replace my full-time job if I wanted to. Okay, that's why I told you, let's get to 25 million MC. Let's get to 25 million market cap. I'll start doing 2 spaces a week. Okay, because then I can afford to not teach as much. I can afford to not teach as much, and we can do 2 spaces a week. Maybe we can get another character. Who knows? Maybe we get some other people to come and visit us. Who knows? And make up some cool little stories and have some fun. But anyhow, I'm going to leave XERS with this. July 23rd, which is my grandmother's birthday, by the way, is also XProject's birthday. XProject's birthday. Cross has been teasing us the past couple weeks that he has some information to reveal to us, and he's kept it to himself. And recently he has said that he's going to release this information during our birthday party. I'm excited. I certainly hope that he does a space when I'm not working. But this is July. July and August are my busiest months. I probably will be working. I'll have to listen to the recording. And so, One Rep, how you doing, bud? Welcome. Anyhow, remember, XERS, staking is the bacon. Stake your XERS. Take the passive income. Do it. Birthday party. 2 weeks, 13 days. It's a party. It's a party. We are going to have an amazing party. Hosted by Cross himself. And he has already said he's got some amazing stuff he wants to tell us. I think he wants to tell us now, but he's holding out because he really wants to have a nice birthday bash. But really, I don't know. From what I gather from his personality is that he really wants to tell us. But let's not pressure him. Let's wait for our birthday party. It's a birthday party. All right, stout out. Let's go ahead and talk about some crypto news from X. We'll be starting with Ash Crypto. Reads, TON has partnered with UAE to offer 10-year golden visa to TON stakers. If you stake $100,000 in TON for 3 years, you will get a 10-year Dubai golden visa, spouse and family included. It says it will cost you $35,000 in government fees. And massive for crypto adoption. Man, that's good stuff right there. That is just good stuff. I love it when we are getting these real world uses for crypto. And we're going to talk about some RWA in just a minute here. Coinbase Dev has just announced that they are introducing an on-ramp API. Now users can buy crypto in your app, this is not the Coinbase app, in your app using Apple Pay without any widgets, pop-ups, or extra steps. Our launch partner at Moonshot is already live. A great example of how you can create a magical UX user experience with natively integrated on-ramps in your app. I mean, I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. This is just another way that crypto is trying to reach mainstream. It's another way that crypto is reaching mainstream, which for me is absolutely awesome. I love it. We'll give it a thumbs up. Please remember, if you don't like something here, do not give me a thumbs down because that might kick me out. If you don't like something, do the cry. I cry. It makes me cry. Next, coming from investments _CEO says that the House chair says BTC and crypto structure bill is coming in 2 weeks. This is dated July 6th. So we're talking maybe by July 20th, they're expecting something to happen there. And if that coincides with a Fed dropping rates, I mean, it could be extremely bullish for us. Crypto India says Emirates Airlines to accept crypto for flight bookings. More real world uses for crypto. I absolutely love it. I'm giving a thumbs up, a 100% on that. Absolutely love it. It is good stuff. Crypto Rover CRC says on July 9th, 9th, this is dated July 6th, by the way, July 9th, which was yesterday, the Senate will debate whether tokens like XRP qualify as digital commodities, a crucial step for approving altcoin spot ETFs later this year. So they had those, they did have those hearings, that debate yesterday. I'm sure, if you want to look a little deeper into it, you absolutely can. And I do know that Brad Garlinghouse was invited to speak, and I believe he did. Also from Rover CRC says, this is dated on the 7th, so a couple days ago, that U.S. inflation drops to 1.75%. That's a drop of 0.52, 52 basis points since June 29th, okay? Back below the Fed's 2% target, rate cuts incoming. I mean, there is no reason we shouldn't have rate cuts now. I mean, Jay Powell, this is my opinion. Jay Powell is looking at all of these tariffs going to raise inflation in the United States, but so far all of these tariffs haven't. Now, do I have a crystal ball? Do I know what's going to happen in the future? No, but so far, I mean, the results are showing. JP, do something. All right, from Cointelegraph says the U.S. Secret Service expands global network to fight crypto crime, boosting cross-border blockchain tracing. Well, good stuff, bad stuff. I love that the government is trying to come in and help, and the government is trying to get rid of scammers and stuff like that. But all of this cross-border tracing and stuff like that, and you put that in the hands of the IRS, and what's going to happen? You put that in the hands of one of the wrong agencies, what's going to happen? It's going to be used wrong way, and the good comes with the bad comes with the good. All right, from Fire Hustle _net, Fire Hustle. She says real world asset tokenization will unlock trillions. Stocks, real estate, treasuries, commodities, all digitized, all tradable 24/7, all on chain. This isn't just a crypto trend. It's the future of global finance, and it's still early. I wholeheartedly agree with her. If you remember back at the beginning of the year, Cross and I had a conversation about RWA and whether RWA was going to be the thing in 2025. And we both felt that that RWA is going to kick off really in 2025. And it is. And it's only, she says it's still early. Yeah, it is still early. If we are in a 1 kilometer race, we haven't even finished the first meter yet. So there's a lot coming on. So speaking of that, I took off of Facebook from #crypto. They have this little wheel, and if you're watching the video, you can see the video. I'm sharing my screen with it. They have this little wheel about must-have cryptos for 2025. So if you're interested in RWA, more RWAs, and you don't know much about them, according to #crypto, you might want to look in. Your must-haves for RWAs are Link, LINK, Ondo, ONDO, HBAR, Hedera, HBAR, and AVAX, Avalanche. So they suggest that you get into those four, look into those four. Of course, just like always, I'm not telling you to buy anything, but look into those four if you want some must-have RWAs, according to #crypto. Quentin Francois says that Trump is calling for a 300 basis point rate reduction. By the way, 300 basis points is 3%. You have no idea how much liquidity will be created. That's absolutely true. And, we know just from history that as liquidity is created, it goes into high-risk asset classes. High-risk asset classes generally moon when there is big injections of liquidity. So that is good for the crypto world, and it's good for that altcoin season that many of us are waiting on. Good stuff. We're going to, let's see, Toby Cunningham next. He is Sir Crypto Tip, says bears are going to be absolutely toast once Bitcoin flies past all-time highs. We might see this happen very soon. Okay? Just hold and relax. The bull market is very much intact. Well, thank you, Toby, for your encouragement to hold on. He says the bull market is very much intact, and he thinks that Bitcoin is going to fly past all-time highs. And you know what? It's sitting right there at that 111 spot. I think we're just waiting for a couple things coming out, a couple catalysts to pop. And yeah, I agree with him. I think it is going to pop. Watch a Guru gives us a nice little fun fact. Less than 7% of the global population is invested in crypto. Oh, wow. Less than 7%. Less than 7%. Okay. And we're sitting at a $3.4 trillion asset class. Okay, you're talking, let me pop that up, get that actual number. 3.48, almost $3.5 trillion asset class. And he says that we are only, that only 7% of the population is invested. Oh my goodness, golly. Imagine when mass adoption comes. You know, we're seeing all-time highs right now, and let's discuss this. And remember, I'm uneducated here, so this is just my opinion. Okay, what we're seeing with this Bitcoin all-time highs, and we're seeing Ethereum pop off. We're seeing well, I mean, Ethereum all-time high is around 4K, but it's starting, right? XRP is starting to pop up like that. You know, when we see all these greens, it's popping up. This is all, in my opinion, this is all governments and businesses jumping in. Okay. This isn't mass adoption yet. This isn't it. You know, we want to see that fear greed index get up into the 70s and 80s. That's what we want to see. Then we're going to see people going crazy. What we're seeing right now, in my opinion, is just corporations, just governments. This is the effect of only institutionalized buying. That's it. And that's why we're not seeing crazy crashes, in my opinion, is because institutions are buying and holding. They are the ultimate holders. They're going to hold forever. You know, you think BlackRock is going to sell all of their Bitcoin? Absolutely not. You know, their goal is to dominate every sector. And so they're not going to go and sell. So that's what we're seeing. Imagine what's going to happen once we see retail get involved in this. Which it's coming. It's coming. Many people are speculating that the rest of July and August are going to be amazing months. Cool stuff. Very cool stuff. So once retail gets in here, I think we're going to see things absolutely fly. That 7% number is definitely going to increase. Guys and girls, what do you say? Anybody want to pop on up and say hello? Velichka, do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, is there anything you would like to say?
Yeah, I love the part where with crypto we'll be able to do anything.
Something like that, right? I mean, people are buying plane tickets with crypto. People are. I mean, if we Dubai, you can buy real estate with crypto. I believe that they're working on a plan right now in Dubai where all real estate will be tokenized. What that means is that you'll be able to buy a piece of it, just like you can buy a piece of Bitcoin right now.
Right.
So all that stuff, you will be able to buy anything with crypto. You know, right now, you know, you and I use Coinbase, and we put everything into USDC, and we use USDC, and we spend the USDC. But you know, coming up in the next few years, we'll be able to use our Bitcoin at a majority of businesses and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah. So, is there anything you want to say, my love?
That's it.
Would anybody like to come on up and say hello to my wife? Anybody, you're welcome to come on up. Anybody? All right. So anyhow, we will, let me see, looks like Cross is awake. Let me see if he's able to come on in. And yeah, you know what, Gord, thank you, my friend. I know you had to run into a sales meeting, but Gord says LOL to Zsa Zsa Binks. He happens to like Zsa Zsa Binks. Hey, it's a lot of fun for me. I have a lot of fun. So you guys know how I hate silence. Guys and girls, anybody want to come on up and say hello? Do you have an opinion on anything that we have discussed? Go ahead, love.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say hello to everyone here, and I'm being Oinker Beauty. That's the name that my big Oinker gave me, so I decided to have it.
Okay, but it says that your screen name is Velichka. Did you change it back to Big Oinker Beauty?
Yes, I have.
Yes, you did. I just noticed that. Oh, look at that with a picture of me and you. Look at that. And you shared the space. Oh, my goodness. You are amazing. And you shared the space.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I know a lot of people can learn from you about that.
Cool.
Good job. All right, guys and girls. Anybody else? Anybody want to come on up and say hello? Anybody? Bueller. So I do want to give a shout out. Let me give a shout out to Crypto Plumber. That Xer right there. He is always. I don't care what time of day it is. He is always in the Xers Telegram, pushing something, keeping it active and stuff like that. So I want to give a shout out to him, just because I noticed, the job that he's doing, the work that he is putting in, definitely working for his bag. And you know what? I appreciate that. I know everybody else does, Plumber too. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. I mean, he can't even join the space right now. Him and I had a little conversation yesterday. He can't even join the space right now because of work, but he's still sitting there telling people to join the spaces. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just cool stuff, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of this community where there are so many people like that. So many people that just like to, they just help where they can. They help where they can. And that is just cool to be a part of. And that right there is going to be our thing, and that right there is going to help push us. And I heard this thing the other day. Coach JV, if anybody follows Coach JV on X, he used this phrase the other day. He said that authenticity is the new currency. And I absolutely fell in love with that. Authenticity being the new currency. And we have in this community so many authentic individuals. We just absolutely are real. And I love that. I just love that. And it makes me very proud and happy to be a part of the community. So, all right, guys and girls, before we finish up, I'll give you one more time to come on up and say hello. Anybody? Any questions? Anybody have any questions that you can't come and say hello, but maybe you can at me in the Telegram?
I already did say hi.
Yes, you did, love. Absolutely, and I greatly appreciated it. What about Zsa Zsa Binks? Do you like Zsa Zsa Binks?
I do.
Okay. Do you think Zsa Zsa Binks should be a permanent part of the Big O show?
Sure.
Sure. Do you understand what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. All right. Yeah, I think we've already discussed that. So, all right. Well, everybody, I don't see anything on any of the telegrams. I certainly hope nobody messaged me because I won't see that. But I don't see anything on any of the telegrams. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here today. Thank you, Billy, for coming in and being a part of our family-friendly crypto news show. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you
Yeah.
for having me.
All right. Everybody, have a great day. Don't forget, we have less than 2 weeks, 13 days, and we have our birthday party. Hold on one second. I do have a request. So we're not getting off. Helmet Cheese, come on up, my friend. I know you shared the space last time. We didn't get to say hello. Come on up. So, Billy, it looks like we're gonna have somebody come on up and say hello. So, Helmet Cheese, the floor is yours, bud. If you're speaking, we can't hear you. I don't know if you've spoken a space before, but what you need to do is hit that little microphone thing and turn on your microphone. I have given you permission to turn on your microphone. Like on my cell phone, it's on the bottom left-hand corner. It says mic is off. You had it for a minute. You turned it off for a minute. Okay. You're having difficulties? Got it. Well, let's give it another moment or two. See if I don't know. See if something happens for you. But I really want to. I know you were trying to come up and speak last time. Really want to give you an opportunity. Yeah, go ahead, log out and log back in. Maybe that will work. We'll hang out for a moment or two for you. I will start singing, and I will keep everybody busy. If I start singing, man, everybody's gonna leave. But um, go ahead, Helmet Cheese. Go ahead and just log out of Twitter and log back in. Try that. Try that, and we'll give you another shot getting up here. I'll wait just a moment for you to do that. Billy, do you have any questions about XERS or KOKO?
No.
Okay. Okay. If I were to give you $1,000 right now, would you buy KOKO or XERS?
Yeah.
Which one?
KOKO.
Why?
KOKO.
Yeah, why? I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to know why. Because both of I don't think you could be wrong with either one of them. But why? Why would you choose KOKO over XERS?
Because I see in this space that there is all emojis as profile on X as them. As KOKO.
So our pictures are KOKO, right?
Yeah.
Very good point. Very good point. So yeah, those are, we call them PFPs, profile pictures. We call them PFPs, and that's a very good point, love, because sometimes we like to all go into a space together, and we try to put all of our PFPs there, so that way when people look, they see the KOKO, right?
Right.
They see the KOKO, and that's what you noticed today. Good stuff. I thank you for that. Helmet Cheese. Let's try again, my friend. While Helmet Cheese is trying again, if anybody else wants to come on up and say hello, you can. All right, guys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day then. Looks like Helmet Cheese is having some issues. Maybe Helmet Cheese will get that all set by next time. You went and shared something up there, Helmet Cheese. I'm going to dismiss that just because you didn't get to shill it or anything like that yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of there. Anyhow, everybody have a great day. Thank you for hanging out with us. And as I said before, don't forget July 23rd, July 23rd. Okay. That is our birthday. We will be 2 years old. Okay. The terrible twos are coming. We XProject will wreak havoc on the crypto world. We will absolutely take it by storm. Everybody will know our name. They already know our picture. My wife has pointed that out. They already know our picture. Pretty soon they're going to know our name too. So everybody have a great day. Happy to hang out with you. And I'm sorry, love. Do you have something to say?
I just said yay.
Yay. All right, baby. You have a great day, my love. I will see you in a few minutes. Everybody, have a great day. July 23rd. That's the date. July 23rd. July 23rd. Let that just sit in your skull and let it just meditate there. July 23rd. Get ready for July 23rd. It's our birthday bash. We're going to have a birthday. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you in our next space. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Give me a moment, and Cross will be in here. I believe my beautiful Villy is going to come back in as well. So we'll see. Plumber is here. Plumber, I mean, we were giving you some, I was giving you some props in the last space for your unrelenting efforts, man, of keeping the TG going. So I just wanted to give you a thumbs up for that, bud. Great job. We everybody really appreciates you keeping that chat active and stuff like that. So let me send a link to my wife. She has said that she can come back. All right, let me put this on mute. I sent it in Viber. I sent the link in Viber. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Requested. Mr. Cross is here. We have Cross. Don't forget, we have a special co-host today, everybody. Got you, Mr. Cross. We have a special co-host, everybody, today. And for those of you that missed the last space, our special co-host is coming up, and I will introduce her and to any of you, because look, there are a few more here that missed the last space. Anyhow, before we move on, everybody, I want to introduce you to Big Oinker Beauty is here. Okay, Big Oinker Beauty. Billy, you want to say hello to some of the new people?
Yes, hello everyone.
All right, everybody. This is my wife. She is co-hosting today. And so she was helping me, and we were talking about KOKO, talking about XERS and stuff like that. And she said that if she had an option between XERS and KOKO, she would buy KOKO. Love, why did you say you would buy KOKO?
I already said it. Why?
Right, but now there's new people. I want the new people to hear you too.
Yeah, because on X, I see everybody who is involved in this conversation that all of them have as profile on X like the emoji of KOKO.
Uh-huh. So it's the KOKO PFPs, the KOKO pictures, right?
Right.
Exactly. Very good. So she just asked me a little while ago. She said, "What is what?" She said, "Who is a KOKO?" I said, "KOKO is a koala," and so I just explained to her how KOKO is the name of the koala. Then we had to give our koala a name. It's the name of the koala. But what I failed to tell you is it's also also our AI is called Koala AI, but we wanted to give the koala a cool little name called KOKO. So anyhow, everybody, Mr. Cross is here. Cross, good morning, I guess.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you?
I'm great, and thank you for opening again the space.
Absolutely.
I missed it. I jumped up in the last space, and like after 20 seconds, you say, "Okay, goodbye." I was like, "Oh no."
I didn't see you. I apologize. I was watching, but it's only a couple buttons to reconnect, right?
Yeah, that's so cool, man. And nice to meet you, Miss Bikonker Velishka. It's cool to hear you.
Thank you.
she has an appointment, so she won't be able to stay. If we're here long, she won't be. She'll just quietly duck away. Don't anybody take it as she doesn't like us, because she absolutely loves us.
Yeah, so she's here, and I like what I heard about why she would choose KOKO, and that's what people that don't, because XERS is a kind of a complicated project, isn't it? I mean, it's not like just a coin. It's a full DeFi project and so on. So it's a bit complicated. So for any people that are not really that much involved in crypto, KOKO represents a community, that with the koala, with the meme, with the cartoon, and so this is friendly. And yeah, I really understand why you choose that, and that's why we have two tokens in our ecosystem. It's that's the reason why, because we have different kind of people, or investor, or holders, or customers. I don't know how you can call this. So yeah, that's cool. And well, I got some news. I don't know how long do we have in our hands, Biconker? Because I don't want to take.
My first class is in 3 hours.
Whoa, 3 hours.
But I'd like to.
But
It's after 11. I'd like to have breakfast before then. But
I promise I won't take that much from you. And you've been there for a while already. No, just 5 minutes is okay.
Sure, whatever you want, brother. We're here. Let's rock.
Right.
Now, I did. You missed it in the last space. Okay, I think I prophesied this, because I told everybody. I said Cross is dying to tell us something. I said he's dying to tell us something, but he's decided to wait until our birthday bash. Evidently you really are dying to speak, aren't you?
No, for real, man.
Come on with it.
That's totally correct. I wish, but I have learned, from experience that sometimes it's important to keep the secrets, as long as possible.
Absolutely.
For the benefits of everybody.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we've been working hard behind the scene, because my mindset is like, I find solutions. There are always complications. There are always problems, like people say, but problem is not really the word I was looking for. But let's say there are some challenges, and it's important, I think, as an entrepreneur or generally in life, because it applies also to your regular life, is to have this ability to make plans and to adapt your plans along the way regarding to how things are going. I think that's something that is very powerful, and this capacity of adaptation, and that's why humans are here also, because we've been able to adapt to our environment and so on. So it's kind of the same for us right here, but of course at another level, we're talking about business and development, and we still have we have several things right now. When I prefer always to have several tools in my hands, because you never know if one is going to collapse. You have another one. I'm that kind of man.
Sure.
So for me, the main focus right now, because I see some people on KOKO and saying, yeah, price is not moving. We don't have. Yes, it's not moving. It's very simple. Why? Well, okay, us as a team, we're not, vocal on KOKO right now. Main reason was that accumulation and redistribution purpose that we have witnessed it, because I thought it was done when before that last week big sales that happened when we were going up. So we have to accept the fact that there are some people that don't have the same mindset as us, and that they want to move. So, or maybe some people have some financial issues and they need that money. So we have to accept that. What is sure is that, like I said, we learn from mistakes. And what I learned is that you don't want to run your own timing. Like, it's like, the music, for example, the music has a tempo. Well, if you want to hear the last part, you will have to wait until the music ends. There is a tempo, you cannot go faster. And for projects in general, I have understood this. That is the same thing. You have to do your best. You have to always work, but sometimes you have also to accept that you cannot control everything, and there is a time for things. So, with that being said, we have been focusing mainly right now on XERS. Have you have noticed? Because what I believe is that XERS is the engine of the whole ecosystem. I mean, it's not I believe, it's kind of clear, I think, for everybody. KOKO is a meme. It relies on, being friendly and being liked and being shared and so thing like that. XERS is a business. It's creating utilities to generate revenues, and those revenues used for the holders, for the project, and for the whole ecosystem. So we're waiting right now for several things. The most one that everybody's waiting for is the funds. But let me tell you this, we are still waiting, and it's been very long and complicated, but I still have hope that, it's going to happen during the coming weeks. But, it's not in my hands, so I don't want to, promise anything, or, I'm just like you, I don't control this.
Sure.
But in the same time, what I do is that I generate revenues because, I have to make the business go, because if I'm just watching and working, so then if you look at my bank account, it's just going down. So I need to take it up also, it's important. So in the same time, I've been having a lot of fun with my launch. You guys are there. That's pretty cool. And we all made some money there because I found good plays. Of course, the great thing about my situation right now is that I got a huge network. And so I have informations early about projects that are legit, and I share them. And so we all make money. So we are making money, and I have accumulated already a nice amount of money. So especially with AP and the last America Party project. And so that money is for, of course, because I need it, but also for the project. So, guys, we keep on building this way. We don't depend just on one person or two person. No, we just, multiply the sources of income. In the same time, and this is the main thing, I believe, we are going to be 2 years old in how long? In like 13 days.
13 days. Yep, 13 days.
Yes. So wow, for me, first of all, that's quite amazing journey, because 2 years, I feel like I was in a bubble during those 2 years. Really, really interesting feeling, and amazing experience. And after 2 years, we have a community that is so strong, because look, if you look at the XS chart, which, it's the thing that show you the health of your project, if I may say. It's one of the indicators. Okay, yeah, of course, market cap, one of the main, maybe for some people. You see that we are very stable around that, between that 1.5 and $2 million market cap, with not that much holders. And what I see here is a family. It's like the foundations of the project, and all the people now that start to look at XERS. Right now we are not really attractive because we don't have volume. We all know that, but we are gonna work on that when it's time. But still, I share it to friends, and when they look at it, they are very surprised, and they tell me, how comes? I explain the story, and they say, so what's coming now? And I explain what's coming. And I said, we have a special date, which is in 13 days right now, and it's going to be the 2 years of our project. And we are going to release something, a new utility for the XERS, something that makes sense, something that's able to generate fees soon, as soon as it's launched, because it's going to be launched with the marketing, with a full strategy. And this is going to be something that will open eyes of people, because how it's gonna work. This hopefully, sorry, if everything goes fine, this utility will be live on 23rd, and we have a strategy for that. So we will have some eyes on it, and hopefully it will generate revenues. All those revenues will be tracked. So the revenues are going to the XERS.eth wallet, right? So it's doxed, everybody can follow, and from that money, we are going to start the process and show people how the buybacks are working on both XERS and KOKO. So for XERS, we buy back and we send to the staking pool, and for XERS, we buy back and we burn as a meme coin. That's something that people appreciate, to have less and less supply. And we all know that KOKO has a huge amount of circulating supply, so it makes a lot of sense. Also, I think about KOKO, just to come back to that small episode when the guy sold 10K last week, we have identified the guy. Of course, it's always, a situation that nobody likes, like, how we have an uptrend and boom, you have big sell, motivation goes down, people are, it's always the same thing. But what was important is to understand who is it. So we know that it's another influencer. So that's crazy, because you think that you're done with that, but actually that influencer has been holding KOKO for almost a year, a bit more, I think. He bought, no, he didn't buy. He was airdropped by Elja in May, and he sold in June. So after a year and a month. So shout out to him. I've never seen a KOL holding that well, especially that he could have sold at all-time high and he sold at all-time low. Well, GG, bro. What I think is that he's gone. I talked to Elja about that. He was shocked, but he said, yeah, that's the guy. And definitely, guy, we got Elja's support on KOKO. He's, always watching and always there. He just wanted to go higher so he can put some new partnerships with other projects. And we already have one deal on the table, but we just need that market cap to go back to around $10 million so we can be consider it as partnerable, if I may say, being a partner. Partnerable, is that a word?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it? Oh,
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, being able to be a partner. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's why I love English. English is really a very nice language. Very, very interesting language. A lot of words in English. By the way, I know your teacher. I've been having a lot of fun when I was younger about the evolution of English and the difference between languages, the Latin languages and the Saxon languages. So German basically and Latin, if we go to basic, and then how it evolved. With the words. I remember words like, what was it? Like wasp and gasp, like the link between the W and the GU.
Uh-huh.
You know that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. That's right. English originally was a Germanic language. It was if you look back into the Indo-European languages, and you could actually Google this. There's this whole tree that people make where these Indo-European languages came from. Okay, and how they all came from one language. And English originally was a Germanic language, but English. The one cool thing about it is that it is constantly evolving, and we now have French words. I mean, look at the word buffet. Yeah, I love food. Buffet. Okay. You know, that is a French word. It's in English. We also have a lot of Latin. We have a lot of Greek, and so yeah, it's constantly evolving.
It is, and you know, languages they evolve because of the motion of people. You know, when they move and they bring. England is an island, but it has the English. They traveled and they are still traveling, but they are one of the biggest travelers in the world history, human history, and also they have been conquered by the Vikings.
Sure.
And what is interesting is that you find how say that I will say Asgard Nordic references,
Yep.
yes, into the English language, like the days of the week, for example. You know that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I actually gave a mini English lesson earlier in the space.
You did?
I did. I wanted to explain to everybody what a pun was. Okay,
What?
a pun, because I use lots of puns in my comedy. Okay, in my my delivery of the space. Okay, I use
Okay.
lots of puns. Okay, pun, pun. Okay,
I have no idea.
a pun is a joke that's
Oh,
that's made by using a word that sounds like another word, or it's a word that has other meanings. Okay, like. My tip of the day today was remember that it's easier to weigh a fish than it is a chicken because fish come with their own scales.
well, I don't get it. It's too
Okay.
technical for me.
No, see, scale is a pun. You see, a scale is how you weigh things, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
a scale is what we call the skin of a fish. We call it
Oh,
scales.
okay.
We call it
Yeah,
scales.
the écailles. Yes, yes,
So
yes.
when I say it's easier to weigh a fish than it is a chicken because fish come with their own scales, you know, what I'm doing is I'm using the word scale as a pun. I'm playing with the
Wow,
words.
I got you,
And I
man.
wanted to explain that to everybody so they can understand all of my silly dad humor, even though I'm not daddy. They can understand all of my silly humor.
Like you go to Big Conquer Space, you need a glossary with you, you
That-
know.
well, maybe, but maybe actually even the opposite. You know, you just don't take anything seriously.
Yeah, that's better. Anyway, that's it, Big Conquer. I don't want to take more of your time.
Oh, it's
Appreciate you,
okay.
man, and appreciate everybody here. Thank you guys for being there. Like I said, you know, yes, Coco is a bit slow right now, but you know, it's just a part of the process. Um, be patient. I think the foundations are there. If not, we will be like Abby, you know, at zero, like all these projects that don't have a real lore. I don't know how you pronounce that,
Hmm.
narrative and history. So let's keep on working. Focus, guys. You know, like you were doing on the Reds. You know, don't get. You know, keep the energy, and good things will happen. Hopefully, I think the market is kind of interesting. But yeah, we'll talk next time. Okay, I think it was enough for you, Big Uncle, today. Thank
Hey,
you so much.
hey, absolutely. Thursdays are well in the summer. I work Thursdays, but I only work a half day. In the winter, Thursdays are off for me.
Yeah.
But a couple things for you to keep in your mind. If there's anything you want me to do for our birthday celebration, just let me know. Send me a message in Telegram or something like that. If you want me to host the space and you come in and co-host, if you want to handle it yourself, that's fine. But if there's anything you need me to do to help you, let me know. And also, please think about this. I would like to invite Jaja Binks to come and give a special birthday message for XERS. So you think about if you want to have that or not.
Jaja.
Jaja Binks, Misa love to go to some parties.
Bring it.
all right. So I'll get him to create a special birthday message for us.
That's cool. Amazing.
So, all right, brother. Does anybody have a question for Cross before we take off? Villy, do you have anything you'd like to say to Cross?
Yes, I just want to say hello first, and I want to say thank you for allowing us to be a part of all that you're doing as your partners, and I really appreciate that. And I just have a question to Cross. Why is your name Cross? Why did you choose this name?
Nice question. Well, that's interesting because you can see different way. I know that you guys are very Christians, so you might see a cross of Jesus Christ, alayhi salam, or some people might think you cross people. I don't know. Well, here is the true story, and it might not be that interesting or funny, but this is the reality. I'm a big fan of NBA basketball, and there is a player that I really loved. I like crazy when I was young. His name is Allen Iverson. He wears number 3. Yes.
Crossover. He was king.
You got it,
he was king of the crossover.
There you go. He was a little guy like me, playing between the trees, the big guys, and he had a big and still has a strong, big heart. And a very talented and one of the best crossovers in the game. So a crossover is like when you put the ball, between the legs, and you cross your man, you change direction, and you have a sweet spot, a free spot to take a shot, for example. Yep. So that's why.
Yep.
I hope it makes sense.
You break ankles.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you for explaining that. That was my only question as Big Oinker Beauty. Yeah. Maybe, maybe like as we're going towards names, we can continue maybe why Big Oinker choose the name Big Oinker, and I went with this. And sure, why did he decide to give me Big Oinker Beauty name as well? And we'll finish. I'll finish with my questions, by the way. That's all.
Sure,
Nice.
I love it. I'm happy to jump on that. Originally, I wanted to be called Big Pig, but there were just way too many big pigs out there. And I don't have. I'm not a fan of pigs, the animal, or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. I just liked the name Big Pig, and there were too many out there. I said, I am not one to fit in with the crowd. I am, that person that is always on the outside. So I'm not going to be a big pig. So I said, pigs, they oink. That's what they do. So I'm going to be a big oinker, and that's what I do. And I wanted, as Villy and I are married, I wanted her and I to have a connection. Okay, to have a connection there, because you can't, it's not like in Facebook, on Twitter, you can't go in and type who you're married to and stuff like that, right? So I wanted us to have a connection. So I didn't just want you to be a big pig, because I think that's a little, maybe a little offensive to a woman. So I called you the Big Oinker Beauty, because without you, I am not beautiful. There's no beauty in my life. You are you are the beauty part to my life. So.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So, by the way, I don't know if anybody noticed, but my wife does. She knows nothing about what we do. She knows she doesn't understand the cryptocurrency concept or anything like that yet, and that's okay. But she said something today, and I hope everybody paid attention. I hope everybody caught this. Okay, she called all of us partners.
Yeah, she did.
She called us all
Right.
partners, okay? And guys and girls here, take that, okay? This is your project as much as it is Cross's. If you can do something
Yeah.
to help push us forward, do it. It doesn't matter where your talents are. Bring your talents. Bring them. If you can,
Oh, bingo.
go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. You're just because you remind me. I totally forgot. Thank you for talking about partnerships and thing because I forgot to tell you that I'm going to London in 10 days, a week, 10 days, something like that. For because I made a new partnership with the project Hyper or Hyper, HYPER. I have shared it, guys. Where did I share it? Oh no, maybe not. Okay, anyway. So hyper, I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce it, Big Bunker?
Hyper is correct. Hyper is correct.
Hyper. Okay. So do you know Hyper, Big Bunker?
Negative, sir. Negative.
Okay. It's interesting. It's the name is hyperpigmentation. And I met the dev, I was talking, I don't know how some people introduced us and we started talking. And we ended up having a very nice conversation. He's French also, so it made it easier, of course, maybe to create some quick bonds, but I don't know. And the guy he was the CTO leader of a meme coin named Fart Boy. Fart Boy, you know Fart Boy?
I've heard of it, sir.
Yeah, it made like $200 million market cap, an all-time high. It's a real CTO on this Fort narrative, and he was the leader there. So the guy made himself a very good reputation. He made money, and this guy is a healthy person. Like honest and all of it. Anyway, so we talked about partnership for KOKO. We have something cooking for KOKO. And the relation became even stronger, and so he invited me to a meeting with the whole team. So
Cool.
they are going to meet, yes, in London. I mean, next to London, in 10 days, and like having some workshops, but also have fun, making connections, and all of this. And they have huge plans for the project, just like I have for KOKO. And so I think this is going to be a very strong partnership for us because they are going to push a lot. So you see right now Hyper, it's at 11 millions. I think it's going to be way higher soon, and people like that. So it's going to be very good for KOKO. So just you guys know that, yeah, I'm like multi-directions, multi-source.
That's right. That's right. Just like you said earlier, you don't just work on one thing. You try to work on many different things.
Yes.
Because you never know. You throw 100 things up in the air, maybe something might stick.
Yeah.
And it has to be like that. I've always been like that too. I've always been a very good multitasker, very good at doing a lot of different things at once. I've always been good like that. So
Yeah. So I'll make a space or something when I'll be there, and maybe Aaron, if you're listening, if you're free, maybe it's going to be the moment to meet my bro. I'm coming to your
Right.
island.
that would be
All right,
that
that's
would be
it for
cool.
me.
So, all right, everybody, don't forget, July 23rd is the birthday bash. July 20. I've been hammering this all day. I'm not going to stop. July 23rd, we are having a birthday party. Everybody's invited. Everybody. If you walk, if you breathe, you're invited to our birthday party. It's going to be a blast, and Cross is going to. He dropped a little bit of alpha today, but he is going to go ahead and tell us so much more about it. And at least now we know what we're looking forward to. At least part of it, because Cross, for some reason, I think there's more, and I'm not going to pressure you for more. I'm just going to tell everybody I think there's more, and that's not it. So, everybody, Have a great day. I didn't get to say hello to everybody that popped in here. So anyhow, let's say Mr. No One, Abu, Aaron, Ibra, KP, One Rep, BB, Chris, Woody, DQ, Gord, Hydra, Methodical, Cam. I don't know you, the Japanese listener. I believe it's Japanese, but how you doing, Odin? You, anybody else that I've missed? Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. My next scheduled space will be right now, I believe, next Thursday. We'll see how that goes. Cross, final words? Any final words before I hang up?
Guys, take nothing seriously in this life.
Amen.
Enjoy.
Amen.
Wallahi, I don't know exactly what I have. A lot of things to say, but
save it for the party.
Yeah.
Save it for the. I already can't sleep. I'm excited about the party. Come on. I mean, every day it's just woo.
You're the man, Bigo. Really love you. Thank you so much, man.
All right, everybody, have a great day. We will hang out again soon. I will see you later. Cross, thank you. Vili, thank you. Wonderful questions you asked, my love. I appreciate you being involved.
Sure. And I also agree with the part of that Cross said, just enjoy life. That's all about it.
That's right. Enjoy. Everybody, have a great day. I'm going to hang up now. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I crack myself up. Anyhow.